Please join us in welcoming the Mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow.
Good evening, everyone. 35 years ago, 1989, June 4th, a group of friends and I heard that tragic news that Tiananmen Square and the road students were being gunned down. There were tanks moving in, and blood was shedding. Our hearts sank, and we cried. We came together. We mourned. But we thought that we cannot mourn alone. We have to come together. So a small group of friends came together at my office at the time, at 155 College Street. People like Chuck, Winnie, Connie, etc. There weren't that many of us, but we said we have to do something. We have to mourn together the next day. Now this is by this time midnight. Next day is tomorrow. It's not that much time. So we thought, this is before email time. What are we gonna do? We'll fax out a notification. We'll tell the media. So we got on the faxes and we phoned. And that one night, we were able to call out a whole lot of people. And next morning, after lunch, we gathered in front of the Chinese consulate on St. George Street. And all of us had a flower and we laid it in front of a wreath in commemoration of the people that died. You know how many came out that day? 35,000 people in one night came out. What does that tell you? Yes, it's worthy of celebration. 3萬多人出嚟，點解呢？因為同心，因為我哋知道民主烈士，我哋永不忘記嘅。They sacrificed their lives for freedom, for democracy. We will not forget. That's why since then, every June 4th, we come together. 35 years. The first few years, it was in front of the Chinese consulate. And then we moved over to be in front of the sculpture of crushed bicycles in front of Hart House, the student union. And I remember my mom wheeling her. She was in a wheelchair. She's old. She said, I'm going to be there. It doesn't matter how old I am. It doesn't matter whether she can walk and she cannot walk, but she wants to be there. And that is the spirit that we have together right here in Toronto. 我哋好同心。嗰陣時民主歌聲獻中華，我哋話有冇辦法我哋一個禮拜內可以賣到12000張飛呢？嗰時 Maple Leaf Garden 而家就係 Maple Square 乜？哇！可唔可以啊？未試過喎。大家一齊同心就話得。民主我哋要一齊喺埋一齊去籌款。一個禮拜內12000張飛。全部賣晒，籌咗好多錢。And that was the democracy, the concert that we held. Again, it was done. 12,000 tickets sold and people coming together singing and commemorating and fundraising. Why do I tell you these stories? Because we know we are never alone. In our democracy, in our fight for democracy, we are never alone. We know we can count on each other as we grow together, as we bring more people together. We will become stronger. Yes, there's dark clouds. Yes, we have good friends like Danny Tai and Lee Chow and all our friends are in jail. But you know, Mandela, I saw you had a t-shirt. Mandela was in jail for 26 years and he was free. He was free because he has justice on his side. And tell me, do we have justice on our side? Yeah. Do we have democracy on our side? Yeah. And do we have freedom on our side? Yeah. And do we have all of us together stronger on each other's side? Yeah. That is right. That is where hope comes from. That is exactly where hope comes from. Yes, dark clouds are there. Sometimes it might rain and snow, but we know there's always blue sky underneath it, and the sun will always come out. So keep hope alive.